people, welcome back to 100 Days of Data with Miss Mailiana. It's day 50. Hold on. Day 56, right? And I am Miss Mailiana, your lead tutor for this challenge. Alright, so today we are going to be looking at the steps under EDA, right? So if at yesterday or previous video, I spoke about the simple formulas and simple things that you use under the tools to do your EDA, but today we're going to be looking at the steps as well. So it's day 56 out of 100 days of data with Miss Mailiana. Alright, today I didn't cancel it. Alright, so let's go on. So you're going to have I have created this as a a 6-step EDA framework. If you go through this challenge and you still are doubting yourself that you are not a data analyst, then the problem is from your mindset. You have to work on it. Okay. Alright. So let's go on as well. Okay, so the very first step, I think at this point you'll be like, Miss Mailiana is always saying this thing. You're gonna be like, Miss Mailiana is always saying this thing. So number one is understand the data set. Right? The data set structure, which involves the rows, columns, right, and data types. Please pay attention to all these things. So do not think that they are not important. All right. Number two is summary statistics. The second step is what? Summary statistics, or what? Let me make this thing very visible. Summary statistics or basic statistics. I think I mostly mentioned basic statistics on here more. Basic statistics. Then number three, you check your distribution. All right. And number four will be identify hidden missing values. Right. Number five is detect anomalies. Sorry, I added a T to it. So that is unusual things, right? Don't be scared of the word. I think when I was learning, I was also scared of the word at a point. Unusual. So it's just unusual things that you've not seen before. Then you explore relationships. Alright, so this is the 6-step EDA framework that's going to help you do a better job in doing an EDA. Alright, so therefore, let's take it one after the other. And I think at this point, I feel like I don't really have to talk about understanding data sets because I've been talking about this for quite some time now. When we say understand a data set structure, we mean that don't think that this is the data and you are gone. Like, sit down and say, okay, we have how many number of rows do we have? So the number of rows will tell you the number of data sets you have. Maybe you have a 1,500 data. Alright, that's the rows. How many columns do we have? Right, maybe 15. Like, try to list all of them, all the columns, and know the type of data in there. Is it are they numbers? Are they text? Are they decimals? Is it amount? Like, know them, like know them better, because some of the text can be in categories. Some of the numbers can be a lot, so you have to group the numbers that, okay, from 1 to 5 you are going to call it low, from 5 to 10 you are going to call it high. Like, you have to be able to study it and know that, okay, if I group the data, I'm going to be able to do analysis better. So it's very important for you to know your rows, the number of rows you have, the number of columns you have, and then the data types in them. It's very, very important. Do not overlook them. Do not overlook them. All right. So when you do that, I'm sure you would be good. All right. Then we move on to the next step. So we are done with step number 1. All right. So step number 2 is basic statistics, which I am talking about is like finding your total. I think, let me make a line here. All right. So finding your total, your average, your minimum, maximum statistics, all those things are very important as well. It's very important. Mean if this one, I think I'm not going to spend much time on it as well. All right, so now let's check distribution. What do we mean by distribution? When you talk about distribution, let me give an example here. So you have a data set that is, or you have a data, let's say a class data, okay, and this data is in a classroom that they did a mathematics test, right? So after they did the mathematics test, we realized that a lot of people had 80, and some people had 20, some people had 30, right? That's vast. But you get to find out that sorry about the noise, Jesus. All right, so you get to find out that okay, 10 people had 80, 5 people had 20, 2 had 10. Like, that's a distribution. So the distribution of the grades are that 20 people had this. So it's going to be, you can use a chart to do that. So you're going to have a chart, something like this, whereby your this is 80. Let's say we have 70, we have 60, then we have 50, then let's say we have 40. All right, so you're saying that, okay, 20 people here had 18, 15 had 70, 11 had 60, 5 had 50, and maybe 2 had 40. So this is a distribution showing how the grades were distributed amongst them, right? Or you are sharing oranges. You are sharing 20 oranges, right? Then you give person A 5, you give person B 3, you give person C 2, you give person person D 10, right? So you are distributing. So that's what we mean by checking distribution. So you can see that to check distribution, the easy way out is what? To use charts. All right, so use charts. All right, so here you use formulas, here you study, right? Use formulas, you study as well. And I think even you study it as well. So that is going to help you do a better job. All right, so let's move on to the next. Identify missing hidden values. I think the hidden values, identify hidden missing values, you use pivot tables. Trust me, sometimes you clean your data and think there are no data sets, and you do a pivot table and you see blanks. You'll be wondering where is the blank space and all that. So when you use pivot table, you can see the blanks easily as well. You are done doing cleaning or removing blanks or missing values when you were cleaning, right? But after cleaning, maybe there are still blanks, but you don't know. When you do pivot tables and you search blanks, sometimes they come. Or you can use the filter icon as well to do that. It's going to let you know. And when you have to detect the unusual things, Sometimes you can use charts like scatter plots. It's going to let you see maybe there's a name for outliers, right? Outliers. Say, let me draw a chart for you to see. Let me draw a chart for you to see. I hope this thing is not coming to my video. It's that bad. So we have a scatter plot. This is our x, this is our y, and most of the values are here, 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 here. So let's say 1, 2, 5. Then we have 100. Then there's one particular one which is around 100. So this is abnormal, right? So you can use your scatter plot to find some abnormalities and unusual things as well. All right, and this is called an outlier. It's outside everything. That's what it means as well. All right. Okay. So now let's move on to the next. The last but not the least is explore relationship. When we say relationship, you are going to say something like, okay, we have rainfall. We have rain and we have harvest. All right. So when rain falls, maybe rainfall for 30 days and harvest is 10, and rainfall for 5 days and harvest is maybe 100. Does that mean you are going to find out? Does that mean that if it rains less, we make more harvest? If it rains more, we make less harvest? So you are finding a relationship between them. That's the more rain, less harvest, or more rain, more harvest. So you are finding a relationship between that, right? So you can also give another example, could be sales and marketing, right? Another relationship can be sales and marketing. Okay, so when we say sales, right, so we say sales, oh sorry, I didn't clean it well. Okay, so we say we have our marketing, we have our sales, the amount of money we spent on marketing, right? So we spent maybe 1,000 and we made 100,000. We spent 500 and we made about 60,000, right? So does that mean the higher the marketing, the higher the sales? If the lower the marketing, the lower the sales, you are finding a relationship between them. All right, so that's what this means. So I hope you understand this 6 steps framework that is going to help you do a better job at the exploratory data analytics. All right, so if you want to learn more from me, find a link in the description to book me for a consultation or get free book which is called the Zero Knowledge in Data Analytics, or you register for my class as well. All right, see you in the next video.